Hello agents, and welcome back to another Division build video. Today I've got the skill trap build for you for the boomer fight in the raid. This will accompany the other videos that I've done very recently, one with the shield build and one with the strategy and showing you how the best to do the fight. And this is what the actual build looks like. It's really easy to put together because you can craft the 4-piece hardwired on the bench, and there's only one type of attribute that we're interested in, and that's going to be status effects. First of all, we'll go up to the specialization. We're running the grenade launcher as a specialization, and the reason why is to provide our teammates with some extra damage using the tactical link. Group members gain 5% damage to targets out of cover. There isn't any benefit of running any other specialization for this fight, not for this person anyway, in this role. Guns, you want yourself a couple of M1As if possible. Damage to target out of cover is the important slot here. That's what you're interested in, because obviously we've got no weapon damage spec'd anywhere, so we want as high weapon damage as possible. We have a very small window of time where we can put some damage onto Boomer, and there's only generally 3 people putting damage onto Boomer during this fight as well, so the more damage we can help out with, the better. We'll look at the yellow pieces first. 2-piece wyvern would be acceptable, but I've got a really good set of golden knees, so I'll show you why in a minute. So 2-piece wyvern would give you 10% status effects. You obviously want to have one of the attributes maximum status effects, and you definitely need the core attribute to be a skill tier. All of the core attributes definitely need to be a skill tier for this to work. When I flick over to my goal, and you'll see why I've got these in. 1 piece actually gives you 10% status effects, replacing what 2-piece wyvern would give me, but then I've got a full 10% status effect on these as well. I was running these ones here, but you can see obviously it's only 8.9, and I've already rolled skill haste onto them, so I couldn't swap them around. But you can pick and choose whichever pieces you want to be hardwired and whichever pieces you want to be wyvern or golden to achieve the same effect. The only thing that definitely needs to be hardwired is the backpack, and I'll show you why in a minute. We'll quickly flick through these because they're all very similar, and don't forget you can craft them and then just roll 10% status effects on. They will always roll with a skill tier. So we'll go to the holster, and as you can see again, skill tier, roll status effects on. And then with the gloves, skill tier and rolled status effects on. So really easy to put together. Literally this build took me 10 minutes to put together, and it's as effective as it needs to be. Flick onto the backpack, status effects, I need to get the 0.3 but almost max, and then the skill tier. The 2 and the 3-piece bonuses make no differences whatsoever, but the 4-piece one is where it's at. Feedback loop. Whenever you use or cancel a skill, your other skill is automatically refreshed, and that's the only part that matters. We're not bothered about the increase in skill damage or skill repair. Doesn't make any difference to the trap. But then on the backpack it has a talent called short circuit, and it decreases feedback loop cooldown from 20 seconds to 10, and that effectively allows us to trap Boomer during every time he stands up, so we never get to miss a beat with that. And I'll show you in the range how that would work. So you throw the trap out, it would shot Boomer, you then cancel the trap and refresh it by using your shield. And that's the reason we're using the shield, by the way, because it's so quick to deploy and undeploy that it makes the whole process really quick, and will also give us some time to put some DPS on Boomer at the same time. But don't worry, I will go through that shortly, and I'll show some examples of Boomer as well. Obviously we're running the trap, and because we're skill tier 6, you'll see that it's 10 traps. The radius doesn't actually matter because again I'll tell you why in a few minutes, and the shot duration is obviously pretty important. When it comes to modding the platform, just put whatever you can on. I've got duration on both. And that's it. That's the actual build. Nice and easy. Can put that together probably most people in 10 minutes with more stuff that you've got in your stash or from the crafting bench. I'm going to move on now, guys, to some examples within the raid itself, and I'll talk you through it. So here we are in the raid. Boomer is about to come into the arena, and you have a couple of options. You can bring him straight down, put him down once, and then take him to the other side, like what we do. You could bring him into the burger shop in front of 45 and put him down there, and then let the person from 45 align themselves with the benches just in front of 45. Or the person who initially kites him can bring him diagonally towards the gun. You could put him down there, and then the gunner could then run to the benches just in front of 45 again and align him with the gun. What you've got to remember here is the person on 45 is going to get the second set of aggro, and that's going to be your shield person. That's going to be the person that puts him in place. But what you can see from this video is we take him over to the other side. So I'll let that bit play out, and then I'll swap to the trapper's point of view. So I'm the shield person. I've taken him down. I come off the gun because I know I'm going to get the next batch of aggro. And these benches now to the left and the right would be the place you would do it if you was choosing to do it on this side. But if I get his aggro here, like you can see, and then keep myself lined up on the bench there, you can see when Boomer comes round the corner, he puts himself aligned with the benches. Now you can see when he goes down, that leaves him perfectly lined up ready to get a whole bunch of the traps collected together underneath him. Keep an eye on where his feet are. And as you can see below him, there's multiple traps waiting to shock him. You can see them all there now better in that freeze frame. See all the red outlines of all the traps? And that's what the trapper has to do. They have to get them all collectively together at that point underneath him so that when he stands up, I get shocked and Boomer gets shocked. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to flip over to the trapper's point of view and I'll explain what's going on there. So here we are, guys. I've just brought Boomer around to the front. I'm just about to line him up. So he's alongside the bench and you can see the person with the trap. He's just about ready to throw the trap. So there you go, I've lined him up. And what you needed to pay absolute attention to now at this exact point is see Boomer's right leg that has most of his leg along the floor. When the animation of that leg finishes touching the floor, that's the point you want to throw the trap. I'll let it play through a couple of times before I talk about the next part of it, but if you watch, the person throws the trap as soon as the leg animation finishes and it's straight along the base of the floor. Now. So he's going to stand up. Now just watch that right leg. Now, see as the animation of the leg finished moving, he threw the trap. So you can see now that he's shocked and he's down on the floor, he's starting to cancel the trap. And then uses his shield very quickly to get the refresh. Put some DPS in. Cancels the trap. Uses the shield. But just watch for that leg animation. As soon as you see the leg go down and the ankle stop moving, that's the exact point you need to throw the trap. Otherwise you'll come across a whole bunch of problems. He'll start throwing the grenade still, and even though you don't see the animation of him throwing it, he will do, and all weird things start happening. He doesn't trap him properly. But as you can see as well, there's a whole cluster underneath him of traps. And that's exactly where, positioning wise, you need them to be. And it's as easy as that. Just got to be careful you don't throw it too easy. You just got to get used to that animation of the leg. The minute it stops moving, or that right leg, that's the time to throw it. And that's it, that's everything you need to know. So hopefully that explains how to do the trap on Boomer easily enough. You just got to get that timing perfectly right for when his leg animation stops. And as soon as that leg animation stops, throw that trap straight away and you shouldn't have any problems whatsoever. Thanks for watching, guys. Do come and check me out over on Twitch, twitch.tv/DJTICKLE, where you'll catch me streaming most nights. Join the Discord down below, and please do hit the subscribe button or hit the bell for notifications for when I upload new videos here on YouTube. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.